Hello YouTube, welcome back to Living Life and Be More Independent with Tommy Cunningham. I'm your host Tommy Cunningham, here to talk about what he has thought of doing bringing his radio scanner on board the Carnival, the Carnival cruise ship. So, so you guys are wanting to do some looking up, like doing some looking up, like trying to figure out if radio scanners are allowed in Mexico. So you type in Mexico radio scanner requirements. So then you look at the approval process, which is a radio type approval, which is really neat. I was looking on here the other day at like the Mexico agreement by frequencies. They got, for instance, like a satellite framework. So they got AM radio. They also got low power television. They also got FM radio there, which is really nice. The emergency and firefighter frequencies are all the way up to 159.25. So we click on this, we look at this. They say custom to Article 7 of the radio requirements of the International Communications, which that's the thing that they use. So if we go on and look, if we type in bringing a radio scanner to Niagara Falls, Canada. So if we type that in, so we look on here at this, keep it out and the audio down. There's a lot of places will remove you from their premises. Yes, they have to do so. It's not legal to carry a scanner in New York. Well, I was doing some looking up on that and going on down. So I don't have my license and I'm not planning to get me one. So there's like lots, and I mean lots of different stuff. So what I like about the Niagara Regional Police Service is that you can pick that up like on your phone. All you need is like a Wi-Fi password, and then after that you guys need a radio scanner programming app. Like for instance, like the app I use is an app called Scanner Radio, which you guys probably seen like lots, and I mean lots and lots and lots of videos on that. And I'm like, number one, why in the world do people use that? Number two, why do people look into that? And a lot of people like to ask me those questions. And like the first question, the reason why that I like to use that is looking into like the different radio stuff. You guys can figure out like what is going on, like what kind of also different places you guys can go around and listen to. So like I pulled up the community page and I'm going to look at their crime reports. So So they got on here an agreement with lots and lots and lots your connection to public safety. So then after that we look around their map and we're checking for anything that looks suspicious and we're trying to figure out. So they got like a theft, which I think which is really reasonable. Plus they also got like I gotta say this, okay? Now they got their own zones and stuff. And like here in Indiana, which I think which is so very different, Indiana got their own radio app that we like to use, which is called Broadcastified. And Broadcastified, if you guys bring that up, you guys got, for instance, like clicking on one, like the Bloomington system. And that right there is.
Can you open up another phone screen for me? Just your station's address and have the original DR when you're ready.
That right there was like our county sheriff's dispatch. So that girl on there, this is a fact. So every county has their own girl dispatch, which I think which is really neat about that. Sometimes they have to go use their mutual aid, which I was listening to a mutual aid last night, which I thought which was really interesting. Now, I pulled up the Jasper page, and I'm listening. That right there was like the Jasper page. Now, that thing coming in was like a little bit of encryption, which I think which is. So that right there was like L1, which means Lagodi 1. So Lagodi got several units, okay? So sometimes their radio dispatch comes in and out. Now that right there was, so this one got Jasper, this one's got Knox, and they also got Gibson, and they also got, which I think which is really neat, they also got Ripley. That right there was like the Ripley County dispatch, which I think their dispatch is a lot more better than here. Because sometimes they don't encrypt that and they don't use the codes, which a lot and lots and lots of different places are starting to use. Now, sadly, the Louisville system, which I think which is really strange, the Louisville radio station that I like to listen to is Police One, and they gone encrypted. And I'm like saying, come on, people, you gotta be kidding me, because that right there. It's like when I got there to Wayne County, Indiana, and this right here, that right there was their police dispatch for Plant City and Township. That right there was like the Detroit police, which I think that's okay, okay? That right there was like the Davidson County, which kind of like a couple of years back, last year, I got to go see some that I thought which was really kind of interesting. I got to go see the Grand Ole Opry, which I thought, holy cow, those people have it made, okay?
Temperature 98.0, sugar of 138.
So like also, but like also if you guys do this like into real motion, this is the reason why. The first question is, why do you do it? It's because I like to listen to the different radio frequencies, which I think which is really nice. Number two, number two is why do you do it? The reason why is that sometimes that a moment, in a moment of like you're bringing a radio scanner into like the different areas of Indiana, and like sometimes you hear stuff, sometimes you don't, sometimes you do, which I think which is really kind of awkward. You get to listen to like non-stop communication. That right there is like what I like to listen to. So, so, um, so if you guys like to listen to that, if you guys like to look into that kind of stuff, make sure you guys stay to my YouTube channel. And if you guys ever, and I mean ever, have like a YouTube channel idea, make sure you guys put that in those comments down below. My question of the day is, why in the world, what is your favorite hobby? It's, and what's your favorite radio station? Answer one of those two questions. Please put it down there in the comments below and hit that subscribe button and ding that notification bell so you guys will not miss out on any videos. Alright guys, that's it. Have a great day and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bon voyage, as many cruise ships say.